Hey, welcome to the review for lesson 15. Why do I have to go to Mass? I really like this question because it's something that even I grapple with still today. There's days I don't want to go to Mass, but in those moments I have to remind myself why what's going on at Mass is important. And that's what this lesson does. It tells us the what and the why of Mass. Brian does a really good job explaining those things for us, what goes on at Mass, why it happens at the Mass, and everything in between. And we also hear a great story from this guy, Walter, about how giving up his body for his wife is just like how Christ gives us his body every time we encounter the Eucharist at Mass. So, if you haven't watched the videos yet, pause right now and go watch it. Okay, good, you're back. So, with that, let's go into our questions for our small group. Question 1. Do you go to Mass every Sunday? And do you think it's important that you do or don't? Question 2. Can you describe what happens during the Eucharistic prayers? Now here we're looking for two types of answers from the Confirmandi. Number 1, we're looking for a specific word. We're looking for that word transubstantiation, the literal thing that's happening during those prayers. And we're also looking for responses about like what is happening to them, the Confirmandi. Like what is their personal experience of what is happening during the Eucharistic prayers? 3, why would Jesus give himself to us in the Eucharist? And once we receive him, what does he expect from us? Number 4, where else in Mass besides the Eucharist do we experience God? And the answers we're looking for here are stuff like the priest, the people, the congregation, and scripture. They might say anything else too, just like, how pretty the church looks and things like that. Those are all acceptable, but those first 3 are like the main answers we're looking for. Number 5, what does it mean to have full, active participation at the Mass? And what can we do before Mass to prepare ourselves to be active and fully participating at the Mass when we're there for that 1 hour? Number 6, what goes through your mind when you receive the Eucharist? So we're asking here literally, what is actually going through your mind at that moment you receive the Eucharist, and when you're walking back and you sit down and pray, what's going through your mind? What are you praying for? What are you praying about? What are you doing exactly? We want to know what's happening in here when they receive Christ in their bodies. And that's all for this week. Remember, we're exploring the beauty of the Mass, what happens there, and why we do those things, and why they're so important, because they are. So remember that, and also remember that for the first years, we're going to be doing an online walkthrough of the Mass with them as well. So 2 very similar lessons for the 2 of them. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you Sunday. Bye.